What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pot Still Life. I'm Ryan.
I'm AJ.
So tonight we're getting into Bib and Tucker. This is one of your bottles.
Yeah, I've never had it. Have you had it?
I have not had it either. Bib and Tucker, they are a non-producing or non-distilling producer. So they are not the ones actually producing it. So they are sourcing this bourbon from someplace else. So this is aged 6 years, coming at 92 proof. The description on a small batch bourbon whiskey during America's rough and tumble early days. Your finest attire was referred to as a Bib and Tucker. And Bib and Tucker bourbon is artfully crafted and patiently aged for 6 years in Tennessee. So it's coming out of Tennessee. There are a couple of big contract distillers in Tennessee. I mean, the big ones you're gonna think of are like Pritchard, Dickle, and Jack Daniels. Yeah. I've heard varying reports. I haven't done a whole lot of looking, so if I'm wrong, guys, don't hold me to this, but I don't think Jack Daniels really does a lot of contract distilling. Dickle does a massive amount of contract distilling. So I would say it's probably a pretty good chance this is Dickle juice, which is not a good thing or necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Dickle makes a great product. I'm excited to try it.
Can we talk about the bottle too? This is a very recognizable bottle. Their name is like kind of cockeyed and it's in big letters, and it's actually formed into the bottle. And of all the bottles that I've seen that are bourbon, there's a lot of. I think almost every store carries these.
Yeah,
so you see it in every store.
Yeah, around here it's very very accessible. It's has a very good distribution. I mean, it's a great looking bottle. Yeah. It really is.
I like it. It's dark. Yeah. We're gonna break into it. It's my bottle again, so I get to go ahead and hurt my fingernail trying to get the plastic open. I went to public school. I should be able to open pull a plastic thingy off of a glass thingy. There we go. Look at that, like a glove.
Like and glove.
We're gonna see if it'll have a nice pop.
Oh,
nice!
That's a good pop.
That was a good one. You had to put a lot of butt into that, though.
You don't see corks like this very often. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. What you like that? You talking about with this Y shape at the bottom?
Yeah, like the whole thing. Like most of the time, it's like cork but then attached to like wood or plastic or something like that.
I think that Basil Hayden, that new toast is actually all cork. Is that all cork? Is that wood at the top?
No, that's wood at the top.
Why them old boys deceived me? That looked like all cork.
Wood at the top. Little things intrigue me.
I bet little things do intrigue you. I poured so much in that glass. Oh, jeez. We'll just go with that.
Let's just go with it.
Let's smell this stuff and see what we think about it. So, I mean, automatically it's sweet.
It's sweet. So there's a note that I'm getting on this.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what it is.
Once I tell you this, it may screw this whole experience up for you.
What is it? You talking about you picking up like dog poop or something?
Flintstone vitamin. You ever take Flintstone vitamins as a kid?
Yeah, yeah, we had a bunch of them.
Smell that and tell me you don't get Flintstone vitamin.
All right, hang on. I get rubbing alcohol among any other stuff.
Which leads me to believe. Now we'll see. We'll see what it tastes like.
You think it'll taste bad?
No, I'm thinking it's Dickle.
Oh, is that what Dickle smells like?
Dickle has it's a lot of guys describe it as like a Flintstone vitamin.
Well, you can't get past the Dickle juice without smelling Flintstone vitamins. Oh, Dickle juice. Boy, he couldn't have a better name than Dickle. Is it a he? I keep referring to it as a he. Is it George Dickle?
Yeah.
I wish my last name was Dickle. It smells good. Let's.
Yeah, it smells good. It's like you get the sweet, little bit of caramel note, but I'm getting like this powdery vitamin note, dusty note, maybe a little bit of hay.
Did you say hay? Like
hay.
Grass hay?
Like grass hay. I get this hay note. You know, like you go, like if you're out in the country right when they have cut a field and they've been baling hay. Just
I get this.
That dusty, grassy note, not like fresh cut grass in your yard where it's like you're cutting it when it's green. Yeah. But like that dry, grassy note.
I get that smell of when you had a cold and your mama put that vapor rub on your chest and that burning sensation in your nose hole. That's
the alcohol.
Oh, then I smell that with flying colors. That's for the dirty, dead grass in the fields. I don't really hit that too much.
It's good. It's not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you watch Juice. You like it, huh?
What is that? What is that?
What I'm tasting, I'm getting that sweet, sugary note from, not necessarily brown sugar, but like a just a sweet sugar, like white sugar note. And then I am getting minerally sweetness of the vitamin that I picked up. I'm picking up on that again.
Okay, so
it's like sweet but chalky sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel like I like it right off the bat, but I've said that I shouldn't go off the first sip. I should go off the second sip.
Yes. That's a gulp.
I shot it. I shot it because I forgot.
I keep telling you, there's a difference between a gulp and a sip.
You know what? When you just punch it down your throat hole, you can't really taste it too bad. It tastes pretty good.
By the way, if you could help me out here, I mean, hit that like button if you like what we're doing.
Yeah, if you like it, and comment.
Whether you like the Bib and Tucker or not, comment below.
I'm
Let us know. Yeah, we appreciate all you new subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much.
I don't have one.
Like I get this like little citrus, but I'm still getting that like chalky sweet.
I don't like it.
It's almost like a sweet tart without the tart.
I think I bought it because the bottle looked cool.
To me, it's not bad.
It's not $54 worth either.
No. That's the problem with some of the non-distilling producers is they don't have the economies of scale when they're producing. So they're going to come in at a higher price because they're having to buy this bourbon secondhand from the distiller. Then I mean, this is probably not necessarily a cheap bottle to bottle it up. So they're not getting those economies of scale. The prices are going to be a little bit higher. Realistically, you can probably buy this juice someplace else. I don't know what brand that would be in a similar amount. So speaking of that, let's try something else that's going to be similar proof point, similar price. So this was, how much did you pay for this?
I think it was like $54.
$54.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I bought it at the same time we bought I bought chicken cog. Chicken cog was 63, and this was I want to say like 54.
That sounds about right from what I've seen. It's like in that $50, $55 range.
In other places, it may differ in price. Yeah. Well, it will differ in price, but this was 54 from where we bought it.
Now, this is not a Tennessee whiskey, but this is a bourbon. It's similar prices. You're talking about the U.S., the Michter's US 1 straight, Kentucky straight bourbon. Similar price, similar proof point. This is coming in at 91.4 proof versus 92 proof. I mean, we're talking 0.6 proof off. Yeah. So very similar price range. This is going to come in depending on where you see it. I've seen it anywhere from 45 to 55. The stores that don't keep it in stock that often, 45. Stores that keep it in stock pretty regularly, 55.
This is, what is this again? Mitchell?
This is Michter's.
Michter's.
Now Michter's is one of my favorites, so let's just kind of compare. We're not the biggest fan of the Bib and Tucker, so for similar money, is there a better alternative?
It's about the same. You said it's the same proof almost.
Yeah, this is 91.4 versus 92.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, essentially the same.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think I've had this.
You know?
No.
I love Michter's. Michter's is great. They're American whiskey.
You have a couple Michter's, right?
Yeah, I've got the bourbon, their sour mash, and their American
whiskey.
They make a rye? They do.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to pick up a bottle of that, matter of fact.
Oh wow, that smells, I don't know if I've smelled anything like that.
Yeah, it's got the sweetness, but there's definitely a, you get a little bit of the alcohol kick in there, but then it's very oak forward.
Yeah. If it's oak forward, is it going to be better like that Bowman Brothers?
No, this is way better than Bowman.
Okay, thank God.
I enjoy this. This is a great pour.
Okay, well I'll trust your judgment. I didn't shoot that one. Hey, that's not bad.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah.
For a 92 proof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of character to it.
Yeah.
You get the sweetness coming through. You get that oak. So, you know, it's a little bit more oak forward than some of the others we've tried. More oak forward than that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that minerally, vitamin-y chalkiness to it, which, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of that.
The bottle was highly deceiving. I thought it was going to be a fun little drink, and
yeah.
Hey, 25, 30 bucks maybe.
Yeah.
Fun little grab. You can use it as a mixer, but.
So here's my thing is, okay, if that is coming out of Dickle, which, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, if you know different, please drop that in the comments below. That seems like it may be coming out of George Dickle.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, go buy a Dickle product at 6 years at half the price.
Okay, yeah.
If you like that flavor profile, go buy the Dickle product at half the price.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money on the Bib and Tucker for that.
And nothing against the people that enjoy this.
No, nothing against it.
Right? My palate is different than yours, and
and they're good. Reminder, taste is subjective. Just because we don't like it doesn't mean you won't like it.
And like you've said in the past, if you allow the bottle to air out for a minute, you know, if I come back in a couple years or in a year or so and pop the cork, once the air has been introduced, I might like it. But it's all subjective.
For the price, I would go grab a Michter's any day of the week. Because you're actually probably going to be able to pick this up for $5 to $10 cheaper than that. This is going to be easily available anywhere you go most of the time. Till next time, be safe, enjoy, cheers.